Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the very first episode of Film Wars, the game show where you fight the unexpected fight. Now, I couldn't do this game alone, so I have a little guest with me, or should I say, co-host, competitor, whatever you'd like to call him. And joining me today for the very first episode of Film Wars is Graham. How are you today? Are you ready?
I'm ready
for your fight.
Let's do this.
The very first episode of Film Wars. Are you ready?
I'm so hyped.
How are you feeling going into it?
I mean, you know what? We're gonna debate the best Star Wars movie, and I'm a Star Wars fan. So, are you really a fan of something if you can't debate the worst part of it passionately? You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, yeah, I like it. I like that.
Thank you.
All right, now today's topic, that is, what's the best Star Wars movie ever made? And before we get any further, let's first talk about the rules of the game, because that is very important when you're talking about a game. So here are the rules, ladies and gentlemen. Each competitor will spin the wheel of the fates, that we'll call it, also known as a virtual wheel, mixed up with which movie, character, or etc. That will be on the wheel, and then whatever the wheel selects, that's the movie or whatever it is that the competitor will have to argue. Now, competitors will then have 2 minutes to come up with an argument and 90 seconds to say their argument. Once each competitor has said their argument, each competitor will then have another 90 seconds to rebuttal the other competitor's argument. Now, the best argument will then be determined by 2 judges, but if it is a tie, the winner will then be determined by a 3rd judge. Now,
oh snap.
That being said, let's get into it. Graham, would you like to spin first or second? I figured I would give the ladies the first choice.
Yeah, ladies first. So, yeah, I'll go.
You'll go first?
Yep.
All right.
Cell phone.
Let's pull up the wheel here. All right.
Let's do it.
Boom. There we go.
Oh, snap.
Very nice. All right.
Is it already spinning?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay,
all right.
Okay.
Here we go. Let's see what we got.
Right. Boom. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Okay. No, keep going. No.
Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. All right. That's what you're getting. That's what you're gonna have to argue here. All right. Now I'm gonna put up.
That's like worst case scenario.
All right. Now that Graham has spun, it is now my turn. And we both know this is going to be a great spin, folks. You already know it's going to be a great spin.
You're in a good position here.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
All right,
it's going to be like Empire Strikes Back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Please, a prequel.
No.
Prequel.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. That's not the worst. I'm not gonna lie. It's not the worst. That's not the worst.
Okay.
Attack of the Clones would have been much worse for me. All right, okay. I got Star Wars Episode 1.
I have skin in this race still. We're good.
Right.
We're good. Don't sweat.
So I got Star Wars Episode 1, and you got Star Wars Episode 9. All right. So I'm now gonna put 2 minutes on the clock here for us to come up with our argument. And then Graham will go first saying his argument, then I will go, and then we'll rebuttal each other's argument. So, let me pull up the timer here. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Alright, I'm going to start the timer now.
Okay. It's time.
Whew. Okay. All right, ladies and gents. The timer has run out.
Tell me when.
Graham, it is now your turn to argue your apparently favorite Star Wars movie of all time, which is Star Wars The Phantom Menace. And your time starts
Rise of Skywalker.
Now. Oh, Rise of Skywalker, excuse me. Phantom Menace is mine. But your time to argue the Rise of Skywalker starts now.
Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is visually one of the most impressive blockbusters that I have seen in the 2010s, maybe the 2000s, maybe of all time, okay? So you look at the action sequences, specifically the one on the Death Star being broken up, and that Rey-Ben fight is full of suspense. it looks magnificent, and there's just so much character behind each fight. It's not mindless fighting, it's beautifully choreographed, character-driven fights. The score is Oscar nominated. John Williams comes back and he just hits a home run with it. Okay? It is a film so good that Harrison Ford, the king of hating on Star Wars, said he'll never come back. He came back for The Force Awakens, got killed off. The fandom said, nope, he's not coming back. He came back to do a scene for this. That's how good it is. Everyone, the whole cast has great performances. They all come back in their likable characters that are relatable. It furthers Kylo Ren's character. Babu Frick, always a plus. It's a beautiful send-off for Leia and her character. It's also a very nice and touching send-off for Carrie Fisher. And the ending where all the ships come back is just goosebumps and breathtaking, and it's amazing. So that is why Rise of Skywalker is the best Star Wars film.
Oh, all right. That was nice. That was nice, but not too nice. All right, not too nice.
All right. So what you got?
Now my time to argue Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, being the best Star Wars movie ever made. All right. My time starts now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you want to talk about fandom, all right? You see the Marvel fans out there, you see the DC fans out there, but then there are the Star Wars fans. The Star Wars fans. The force is strong with the Star Wars fans. And you know what movie brought back the Star Wars fans? Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. That is the definition of a blockbuster. It brought all of the audience, all the fans in. People dressed up as Darth Maul, okay? It introduced the double red lightsaber, right? One of the best lightsabers ever. Duel of the Fates. I mean, our wheel is called Wheel of the Fates, excuse me. Amazing. Double red lightsaber, awesome fight between Maul and Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon. Amazing. Not only did it do that, but what it did for special effects. Man, oh man. I mean, Lucas used digital animatronics, for storyboarding. The stuff that did for special effects is just awesome stuff. It made people excited for Star Wars again. All right, the fights again, amazing. John Williams brought the Star Wars score back. It got people excited on seeing how Anakin became Darth Vader. As it started that adventure for Anakin becoming Darth Vader, and one of the most iconic characters of all time. And once again, it brought back life to the Star Wars franchise, which The Rise of Skywalker killed the life for the Star Wars franchise. That is my argument, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now with that being said, with both arguments being said, let's now get down to the rebuttals. And Graham now has the floor here. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Your rebuttal starts now.
Okay, so the first thing that you brought up was the fandom, and I thought that was very interesting because The Phantom Menace is notorious for the fans hating it. I mean, George Lucas, the actor who played Jar Jar Binks, the actor who played Anakin, they all got death threats so hard that it pushed them to near suicide, which is actually really sad, and it's all because of this movie. Not to mention, you brought up Darth Maul, which is kind of ironic because this movie killed off Darth Maul, and Clone Wars had to pick up the wasted potential that your movie dropped, okay? And you said the special effects were amazing, you said that they were great. Special effects sucked, okay? Jar Jar, that whole Gungan action scene looks terrible. It didn't hold up then, and it doesn't hold up now. And you were also saying the fights were great. Can you seriously name one fight other than the Darth Maul, Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon fight? Because is it the little scuffle that Qui-Gon has with Darth Maul at Tatooine that lasts 2 seconds? Because that is not a fight. That's a little, okay, we're done. I think that's all I have written down. So that's my rebuttal.
All right. So that is your rebuttal. All right.
Yeah.
My rebuttal to your argument starts now. All right. So you're talking about Rise of Skywalker being the best Star Wars movie of all time. I mean, it ruined the Chosen One, all right? Anakin was supposed to be the Chosen One, bringing back peace to the galaxy. But what do? They bring back Palpatine. So they ruined the theme of all 6 episodes of Star Wars, of Anakin being the Chosen One, okay? So they practically ruined that with Palpatine coming back. And not only that, but it was the worst received Star Wars film to ever be made. If you look on Rotten Tomatoes, that's like 50-something%. Not even The Phantom Menace or Attack of the Clones has that, alright? It has a fresh review. Rise of Skywalker does not, alright? Not only that, but it was easily the worst movie out of the new trilogy, mind you. And then obviously the Reylo kiss, which made no sense. I mean, that was obviously just there because, everybody was chanting for Reylo. And then you talk about Maul. There would be no Darth Maul without the Phantom Menace, little boy. All right, let me just tell you that. That is my rebuttal. There you go.
All right.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we are now back, and we have a winner. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. It seemed that there was, I don't know what happened. There was probably some rigging with the judges, but today's winner is Graham. Graham is the winner. What do you have to say for your performance today?
I'd just like to say every word I said was false. I hate that movie. It sucks. And I hate that I had to argue for it. But yeah, that was tough. I think my strongest talking point was Babu Frick.
Mm-hmm. All right. So that's okay. Well,
Yep.
There's your winner. And as far as what I have to say, I'm like, you know what? This is the first one. We'll learn. We'll learn as it goes on. Get better and better. Train. Practice.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And we'll get back at it in the next one. And I'll tell you, there'll be a different winner for the next one. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. That is it for the first episode.
That is it for you. Because I won.
Ladies, apparently our winner here is acting a little cocky. Sorry about that. But that is it for the first episode of Film Wars, where you will fight the unexpected fight. Oh yeah! And before we exit out here,
Wars.
yes, thank you.
I thought we were doing a thing. I thought. You know what? I'm gonna just.
Not on Film Wars.
Not
on Film Wars. All right. So with that being said, Grant.
Film Wars.
All right. So with that being.
I just want to do one more. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. So with that being said, Graham, where could people find you before we exit out of here?
Right down here @_Graham Cracker on Instagram. You can find me Squidport Productions on YouTube. Link will be in the description below.
Okay. All right. We'll see about that. Anyways, you can follow me @TheKidCritic on Instagram, as you can see down there. Make sure you like, subscribe. That is very important. And as always, in every single video, look out for the next video or review. And peace.